So in today's video, we will see how we can randomize some objects from a collection in our instance on point. So we have four objects here, one monkey, one torus, one ecosphere and a cone. And we will first add all of them inside a collection and then we want to randomize in our points. So by clicking on shift, we will select all of them and then right click. We will do move to collection and new collection. Let me just name it random objects and create. Now our collection is created and all these four mesh are now part of it. Now what I will do first is I will just keep them in the side and I will add a cube. And now I will go to geometry nodes and I will click on new. Now the cube has 8 points. We all know that. Let's expand this section um, to get some more space. And now what I will do is I will do instance on point. And our cube is now gone because we want to add some instances now. And we can just add a cube like this. We all know this. And we will have 8 cubes. This is fine. We already know that. Now I think the cubes are much bigger. So what I will do is I will make the scale as 0.05 and we will have tiny cube. Yeah. Now we don't want cubes. What we want is our objects from our collection. So what we will do is we will simply drag our collection here. Let's remove the cube. And what I will do is I will add our instances to the instance. And what do we see? We see our four objects in line. Now this is not what we want. What we want is the one object and then the object should be randomized. Now one object is very simple. We just have to do a separate children here. So we will send one children and in our instance on points, we will just do a big instance. So what do we get? We get torus and then we get ecosphere, cone. For now, I think we can make it 0.1 so that it becomes a little bit bigger. Yeah. So we have ecosphere, mm, cone, monkey, whatever. Now, is it random? That is a question. Now, if you ask me, or I think you already know this, that this is not random because we have exactly two objects and two torus is perfectly lined up over here. Two ecosphere is here, two monkeys are here, two cones are there. This doesn't look so random. So if it is random, what may happen is there could be three torus or two ecosphere or whatever. Now, there is a slight possibility that our random seed value is such that the arrangement is like this. So we have two less points. So that could be a reason that this doesn't feel random. One more thing we can do is we can simply add a distribute points on faces. And if we simply add it here, we will have a lot of objects and that randomness dilemma um, will be gone for the time being because there are so many points. Nobody will have time to think this is random or not random. But we will not do it in this way. Let me just remove it. So this is not random. That is what I want to prove first. And I can prove that by adding one UV sphere here. Not UV unwrap. I want to add a mesh UV sphere. Yeah. Now if I add a UV sphere as a geometry, so in our points, let me add this one. Now you see some problem. So our UV sphere has a lot of points and what we can see is that all our cones are following the same path, even our ecosphere and monkeys and everything. So by this pattern, we are clear that whatever patterns we were getting is definitely not random. And so how can we make it random is what we have to think now. So let's keep it for now and let's work on our randomness. So we will add a random value and the random value we will set to integer. The minimum value is 0 and the maximum value will be 3 because we have four objects. So basically all of them will have indices 0, 1, 2 and 3. And now what I will do is I will add the value to our instance index so that um, it basically picks that instance which matches with the random value. And now everything is jumbled up. So this is what we can call a random. So now if I just remove it and if I add our cube, And now we see that we have four monkeys. We have four monkeys. We have two torus, one ecosphere, and one cone. Now, why this is random? Because randomness will have seed values. We can change the seed value, and accordingly, these values will change. And now, if I add a distribute points on faces, this is something what we can call truly random. And now, instead of four objects, we can have many more objects also. So outside, what I will do is let's see. We have a cone, ecosphere, torus, and a monkey. So let's add a cube among all of them. So let's bring it here. So we also have a cube now, and the cube should be part of this. And that's not all. We have to make the max to 4 because now we have one more. Although the cube will also be coming, but something is getting omitted out. What is that? I think monkey is there. I think okay, cone is there. Ecosphere is there. Torus. I think we don't see the torus. Yeah. But now if I just make it 4, we will also have the torus. So now we can add many objects here, and we can also randomize like this. Now, randomization has a lot of benefits. I don't have to tell you. We can randomize maybe pebbles in a road, maybe grass or particles or whatever. We can also add like toppings in our ice cream, many things. So that's it for this video, folks. And I will see you soon with another very interesting video. So see ya.